What's up, Wagwan? It's Sang, it's Lexa C. Welcome back to my channel. If you're not new, and if you're new here, welcome. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to a step. I was actually gonna say it's been a long time since I did anything beauty related on my channel. So I thought, since I'm going out to lunch with some friends, let me get ready with you guys. I can't decide whether I should speak during this get ready with me or not. I feel like it takes a really long time when you do speak. Do you know what I mean? Well, I'm gonna at least tell you guys what I am doing in this video. So I've already prepped my skin with moisturizer and primer. The moisturizer I used is this Dermalogica Skin Smoothing Cream. And the primer that I use is the Fenty Beauty, well, what remains of the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. So yeah, first thing I'm gonna do is just take a spoolie through my lashes. Again, what remains of them. I need a fill badly, but it's not bad enough that like I can put strips on or just, you know, like act like they're not there. So we're just gonna brush them out a bit. So now we're gonna start on brows. I feel like absolutely everyone and their mum does their brows like after foundation now, but my thing is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I'm doing. I'm not fixing something that's not broken. If you hear some background noise, I'm pretty sure the kids in the area are playing football outside, and there's nothing that I can do about that. Okay, so yeah, I'm using the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 4, just because my brows are not very dark, but this is what I like to use to, I guess, match the color perfectly. I use 4, 4.5 and 5 depending on what I'm going for, but for the most part 4 is like the perfect shade. It's like a black brown. Okay, done filling them in. So now I'm going to carve them out with a bit of concealer. Again, I feel like people don't do this anymore, but I do. So I just feel like, obviously beauty trends come and go and things change, but one thing I do think is really important, which probably sounds so like cheesy, is to do what works for you. Do you know what I mean? Because for me, there are some trends I just don't want to hop on because they just won't work for me the way they work for other people. So people have stopped drawing their brows and some people only laminate them, but let me tell you something, I don't have enough eyebrow for that. So I'm gonna keep drawing my thing, you know? And it works for me in the end, always. So no pressure, baby, no pressure. Fun fact, well actually it's not fun, but it can be fun depending on how you're looking at it. I drop something every time I do my makeup, every time. So if I don't drop a brush, I drop an actual product. It's mad, but it's almost a given that if I'm doing my makeup, I'm gonna drop something. I'm trying to get less clumsy, but nothing is working, so. Okay, brows are done, so of course right now I look ghastly. We are gonna go in with foundation. I'm using the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the shade Macao because I am currently tanned. My tan isn't letting up, guys. Like, anybody have any advice on how to shake a tan that won't go? I feel like the reason why I want to shake it is just because I'm having to use all my summer products. And I think clothes look different on you depending on your tone. I know that sounds weird, but I'm sure it's something to do with colour theory. So anyway, Macao is like usually my summer shade or my forehead shade because my forehead is darker than the rest of my face. But right now is perfect. So I had a mad reaction on my face at the beginning of the month, and honestly, it really knocked my confidence. Did not know what to do, still don't, but it is going slowly. Okay, so I know I look a little bit like a floating head right now, but trust the process. For concealer, we're using the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer in the shade Butterscotch. I'm begging you guys to trust the process, because I'm not gonna look like this forever. That I can promise you. So I'm using this Huda Beauty brush that I've been loving. It's the Conceal and Blend brush, and I'm just gonna use that to blend out my concealer. The only thing about blending with a brush is that you actually have to take your time, but I always blend my under eye with a brush. Has been the case for like at least 2 years. This definitely requires patience, so don't blend with a brush if you are in a rush. Ooh, that rhymed. I'm a poet, don't I know it? I actually really am a poet, well I used to be anyway. I've done a bit of reverse contour on my nose. I'm just gonna drag this up to my lid just to make that easier for when I do my eyes later. Look how nice that blend is. Obviously I've left these parts of my nose because we're gonna go back into those when we actually contour. But I love the coverage that I get when I blend with brush. Unmatched. Because I'm already quite tan, I'm only gonna brighten that a tiny bit because UK Black Girl makeup. But I'm not gonna brighten it a lot because otherwise it's not gonna look nice. So I've just added 2 small dots of the Chanel corrector in the shade 20. You don't wanna throw it all away. It's important to have a dance break while you let your concealer sit. What y'all want to listen to? New tune by Mr. Easy. My personal baby do nothing for me. She a killer for me. Okay, I think that's enough time, and now we can begin to blend that little bit in. So I'm not going to drag it any further than just this inner bit here, because it was only to make that inner bit pop. Hence the placement. It's at this point that I'm usually trying to be very careful because I have creasy under eyes, so I have to make sure that I'm consistently blending those creases out. And we are going to set immediately after. I didn't want my blenders friend. Fuming at myself. Alright, I'm going to go soak my blending sponge and then I'm going to be back. I'm fuming. Alright, I'm back. I wet my blending sponge, so now it's nice and fluffy, and I drained it, and I'm just making sure on my hand that it's not wet, because that's how your makeup will be separating, child. Okay, let me just quickly go over the creases. Again, it's important that you go over your creases, otherwise you will set them in with that powder. So I'm using my trusty and open Laura Mercier translucent honey, which looks like this. So I take my sponge into the powder, and then I spread that powder onto my hand again so it's not patchy before I put it on, and then just goes on real smooth. That's the aim anyway. Just come closer so that you can see I'm a little bit obsessed with how my base is looking so far. We haven't even bronzed yet. Okay, let's start to bronze. So if you're not new here, you'll know that I bronze in place of contour. So I'm using the Fenty Beauty bronzer in Cocoa Naughty. It's the Sunstalker bronzer. I feel like a lot of people are like cream contour babes now as well. I haven't quite found a cream contour that I like. Actually, Rare Beauty has one that I like. It's like a stick and it's super nice. But yeah, I'm doing a gentle bronzer because if you move heavy-handed with this Coco Naughty, you will look muddy. And now I'm just going to warm up the edges of my face to bring that match back with my neck and chest. My neck and chest are literally the darkest they've ever been right now. And then we are gonna go around the edge of the face. It's a little bit harder to do when I'm wearing a closure. As far into the hairline as possible. Listen up, baby, do personal things for me. See how it's stuck in my head now? Okay, cool. Using Coco Naughty again to contour my nose. So just lightly going back over that area. It's so subtle, but it makes such a difference. There's no contour that I'm doing. All right, I'm happy with that. For my eyes, we're gonna use this beautiful palette. First of all, just the exterior, how beautiful is this? This is the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess, and these are the shades. I'm just covering the mirror so I don't blind y'all, but yeah. I don't even know which shade to use. Maybe one of those two. I'm just picking up this shade here. Okay. Ooh, can you see that? It's like a copper shimmer. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. Just gonna get some more. That is so gorgeous. I love that. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna do the exact same on my other lid. Really? Okay, now I'm taking just a little eyeshadow brush and I'm going to gently blend out this just so it's not really harsh with any of the lines, so it kind of just fades into this shimmer, which I think would be really nice. It's so pretty though, isn't it? My lashes are long, so you don't see it massively, but you see it enough, you know? So I've decided the two blushes I'm going to use are the Rimmel Maxi Blush in the shade 3 Wildcard and the Shop Chem blush in blush powder in Fiji. So this is what Fiji looks like. So I'm going to start with Fiji. You see the difference? This side no blush, this side blush. I think blush is like such an important part of your makeup. And I can't believe I used to be one of those girls who doesn't like blush. What? Just makes such a beautiful difference. Okay, and now we're gonna add Wildcard on top. Wildcard is a little bit more on the pinky side. And voila, that's that. And now to set, we're using our trusted sister, the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Can I get an amen? Okay. So we are really, really trying to set. Okay. So far, I'm in love. Very cute. Okay. And last but finally, and certainly not least, we are going to do my lips. So I'm just wiping off the lip gloss I currently have on so that I can line my lips nice and gently. Before lining my lips, I get some powder and I set my lip line. Just to give myself a base to work with, you know? So for now, my lips look dry. The lip liner that I've been loving for a while now is this Kiko Everlasting Colour in 425, and it looks like this. I'm obsessed with it because I think it's like the perfect brown. Now my lips are lined, let's decide what to put on them. So I'm going to start by putting on this Kiko lipstick in Light Rouge just to start with a nudish base. So it's very pale. Now on top of that, I'm going to use Bobbi Brown lip gloss in Pink Beige. This is one of my favourite glosses because it just works, you know? So I'm coming close so you can see that lip combo up close. I think it's gorgeous. Do you think it needs anything else? I'm gonna add a little bit of the Kiko Hydra Gloss. I'm not sure what shade this is because it's rubbed off. But it looks like this. Yeah, just to give it that high shine. I am obsessed. I haven't put on any bottom lash mascara. Should I? Should I not? I think I'm gonna opt not to this time around because it's lunch, and I'll save the bottom lash mascara for when I do a dinner time look. But I'm loving this. Let me put my outfit on so we can fully yeah, be done getting ready. Okay, so this is my finished look. I've put my hair down. I've put on some ASOS Design earrings, this ring from Mango, and I'm wearing this old Topshop top and this cute little mini skirt that I bought from ASOS and some sandals also from ASOS. And yeah, this is my finished look. Thank you so much for getting ready with me, but I need to go before I'm late. Oh, also bag is the Gucci Ophidia bag. But yeah, thanks for getting ready with me. I hope you enjoyed it. And maybe I'll do some more of these if you like these. But yeah, I gotta go, child, before I'm late. I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.